3, 2, 1.
I've lost all confidence in what that. I explained it to Henry Wright the other day, right? I said to him, Spurs are a tripod at the moment. If you look at the hierarchy of Spurs Football Club, the tripod is Paratici, Conte, and Levy. And for me, a tripod is strong if all three legs are balanced. Yeah, they're all pulling in the same direction, so to speak. Yeah, they're strong. At the moment, I have no idea what direction each one of those is going in. It just feels like they're not on the same page with transfers. It feels like lots of people want Paratici gone. Lots of people want Conte gone. Lots of Levy gone.
But the thing is, you can't have Paratici gone and keep Conte because they almost come as a two. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you get rid of one, you get rid of both of them. It would just make more sense because an unhappy Conte makes no sense keeping at your club. Like we experienced that with Jose, like them kind of managers. And Conte is the kind of guy who'll sink the ship. Do you know what I mean? So, like, if he's not happy, he will absolutely ruin the whole dynamic in the changing room. He'll start fucking people off. That's what Conte does. He'll start having to go at the board. He'll start having to go at the media. Conte is a loose cannon. If he's not happy, no one's safe.
No, I agree. The thing is, what Spurs fans hang on to, right? And listen, I can't speak for all Spurs fans, but what I see with a lot of them is this is the best manager we've ever had. This is the winning manager. But what they don't realise is, first of all, on paper, Mourinho was the best. But Conte is a winning manager when given what he needs at top clubs. There's a huge difference to that than taking over a team that hasn't got a recent history of success. Yeah. And that hasn't got the tools he needs. Huge, huge difference. So everyone just assumed, oh, Conte's here. We're going to start winning things. Now,
it's not
let me take it one step further, Rants. Conte wins leagues. He's not a massive cup winner and he's not good in Europe. Conte wins leagues, right? He ain't winning a league at Tottenham, just in case anyone out there believed he might. He's not winning the league at Tottenham. So far for Spurs, he's been in 2 League Cups he's been knocked out of. One was to Chelsea, embarrassingly last year over 2 legs in the semi. This year we got knocked out of the League Cup to Nottingham Forest B team, playing on team. He got knocked out of the Conference League to Moura. Google them if you need to, anyone. Right? Jeez. And we got knocked out of last year's FA Cup to Middlesbrough. So all these people going, well, this crap football, if it wins a cup, but hang on, every time we play in a cup, this man, he can't deliver. He can't deliver. I'm not talking about beating Liverpool's and United's and Cities. I'm talking about Nottingham Forests and Middlesbroughs, right? He can't beat them. So, yeah, for me, I feel his football is stuck in the dark ages. I really do. I just don't think he's moved with the times. Like what we saw from Scaloni. Clear plan on what they were going to do. I don't think he's got that. But, hey, that's just me.
I can't even argue with that. I also can't argue with anything in the chat. People are saying to me, do you think Conte's peaked? Do you think Conte's past his best? I don't know what Conte's best is. Like, I don't even know how to even answer that question because, like you said, he doesn't have a European record to talk about. He's got a decent league record, but he's never winning the Premier League with Tottenham. So, like, why you're bringing in a manager that doesn't win cups and you're not really a league competing team, so surely you should have a manager that actually can do well in cups because you want trophies, no? Or did you bring Conte in purely just to get top 4 and just keep getting top 4?
Listen, for me, Conte was brought in because Daniel. I've said for the last however many years, Daniel Levy's got 3 rabbits up his sleeve, right? His first rabbit was when he sacked Poch. The first rabbit was, don't worry, I've got Jose Mourinho for you, serial winner. There's rabbit number 1, right? To calm everything down. He then sacked him 5 days before a cup final. Rabbit 2 was after he realised he'd made a monumental Yeah, a monumental fuck up in bringing in Nuno Santos. And he went, all right, where's my second rabbit? All right, I'll tell you what. I've given you Antonio Conte, another winning manager, right? His third rabbit is when it doesn't work. Either Conte gets sacked,
go and get Poch back,
or Conte walks away. The third rabbit, you've guessed it, is Pochettino, and most of the fan base will go, he's coming home. This guy he has disaster plans. He's got like when you forget your mobile or email address on a password, and they give you a disaster recovery email address. This guy's got it. And that is why you would think after all this time, people would go, get out, leave you out. But he knows how to cover his tracks, and he'll keep doing that. Right? He'll keep doing it.
Nah,
he knows,
2 years ago, how to manipulate the fan base. He knows.
Well, 2 years ago, his famous statement he came out with he does like a yearly message to the club, right? To the fans, supporters. And his message was, I promise you, the route we're now going to go, not word for word, but basically the route we're going to go down now is bringing back the Spurs DNA. We're going to start playing attractive football. We're going to hire managers that play attractive football. And since then, he's hired Nuno Santos and Conte. And you just think, what's the next manager going to be? The next manager is going to be a manager, even if he is an attractive football style manager, he's going to come in and have all of these defensive players that Antonio Conte is bringing to the club. Loads of defenders, loads of wing backs, loads of defensive midfielders. So for me, I can't see the longevity of the club. I can't see the plan.
Yeah, but that's why he said he wants an attacking midfielder. Then he's going to go out and try and get Amrabat. Like, this is your manager.
Oh, mate. Listen, Amrabat, listen, I've got nothing against Amrabat, right? But what we've got, Bentancur, Basuma, Højbjerg, Skip, Papassar. What, you're going to get another defensive midfielder? What are we doing? Do you know what I said?
No idea.
We need to reset. Fans laugh at me. I know fans will laugh at me all the time in the Spurs fan base, right? This whole club needs a reset. New owners, new director of football, new manager, right? Where we start on a blank slate and we go, right, this is how we want to play football for the next 20 years. Yeah. Every manager we bring in will be not like for like, but will have the same philosophy.
Like then you need to bring in a director of football that's going to stay and that's going to implement that.
Right. Then they're going to make the youth teams play the same philosophy from the under sevens right the way through to under 23s in the first team.
That's what Van Gaal done at Man United, and it worked. When Van Gaal was there, our youth team was slapping everyone. I remember. We were bopping everyone when Van Gaal was there. And they were playing three at the back just like us. They were playing exact formation, everything. And that's why he was seamlessly able to bring, I think he gave like 15 plus debuts to young kids to come and play in the first team because they were playing the same shape, everything down there as well. And they were winning games, popping teams. Do you know what I mean? So,
but this is the thing, Rants. This is the thing. Football fans for me, sorry, I'm on my soapbox right now. Football fans for me, they think so much about the now, right? They can't see the future. So it's all well and good going, we need a new defense. All right, brilliant. You bring in a new defense. What are we doing behind that? What are we doing with the youth team to try and get them to play the same way? What's our transfer structure behind that? Right? What's the philosophy of our football club? And you know, this is why the whole, oh, well, he's got you fourth. What more do you want?